turning the tables.
Chanel, welcome to Turning the Tables.
Thank you so much, my girl. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Beautiful. You look amazing.
Thank you. I tried. I came to the office. I was like, I gotta try for Teresa. I gotta try to be sexy for you, girl, because you're always sexy and looking fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I got home at 4:30 a.m. and because I had I had a viewing party for House of Villains last night.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
How was
so
that?
it was awesome. So we had it at a gay club, and then after that we went to another gay club, and then after that we went to another gay club. So I had the best night ever. We had so much fun. So I got home at 4:30 a.m. So
Oh my God! I love the only fun thing about me when I get out of Dubai is to go see all the drag queen shows in New York and just club hopping from one to one and go back to the hotel at 6 a.m. By the way, I have to tell you something because you told me
yes,
you were in House of Villains. I never
yes.
heard of it. So I just started watching it and I finished yesterday. So I'm excited to see you. And I know there's a girl called New York there. I
Yes, yes.
you, please tell me you
Wait,
guys
did
get
you
along.
wait, and you watched the one that I was on?
No, I watched the last one.
Oh, the
New
season
York.
1. Got it. Yes, that's
Yes,
okay. Yeah,
yes.
season 1. So did you like it?
I loved it. I thought I loved season. I love the girl that won. I think she deserved it. Like really
Yes.
played the game well. I'm
Yes.
glad Bananas didn't win, and New York was crazy. I like her. Do you like her? Please tell me you like her because I kind of like her.
Yes, New York is back this season.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it was a surprise. Yeah, like so everybody she came back. Yes. And
Amazing. Do you get
I mean,
along with
yes, I'll tell you a little bit. I'll
her? Okay,
because it aired last night. She's my roommate. She ended up being my roommate.
babe, that's iconic.
Yes. So, but
Oh my
you have to
God.
watch. You have to keep watching the whole season to see how it
Yes,
plays
I have
out.
to
Yes.
know the fact that I know you guys are roommates. That even excites me because it's like
Yeah.
New York and New Jersey. Because I find like you guys both have like the same. You're both very iconic, very passionate, very outspoken. So I think this season is probably gonna be really good.
Yeah. No. And I liked the whole cast. Everybody was amazing. But if you watch some clips online, if you go to
Yeah.
on Instagram, you'll see like me and Tiffany do get into it, but you'll see it play out. Yes.
Okay, I can't wait to
Yeah.
see. I know you have a cast member that I was with in
Oh,
Traitors. His name is
oh,
Wes.
oh yeah, Wes. Yes, Wes was there. Yes.
Yes, yes.
And you know what? But Chanel, we're good now. Like we're good. So it's not like toxic like housewives. Like we are good. You know, yeah.
God, I honestly like I called you all my season to talk to you about what was going down here, and I kind of knew
I
what was
know.
going on your season, but I didn't know like it can get so toxic. Like people can switch stories, play the way they want to play it. Like it's wild to me. I'm still like confused as hell with what happened in my season.
I know. I'm trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. So I know the game. But what hurt me is just because of, they're coming after my husband and it's not fair to him because he didn't sign up for this. Like come after me. You
No,
know, I
they try to talk shit about people are like, why were you crazy at reunion? Because you don't understand what they were trying to do to say about my kid. Like there's no boundaries. There's no boundaries. We are mothers. There's no, but they just go anything and say anything for camera. It's crazy, Teresa. You
no,
know, I've
I
watched the show.
trust me, I know. I know. I know it all too well.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start. I have some questions. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you some questions. Yeah. So I just realized that you guys in Dubai aren't familiar with a lot of TV shows that are huge here in America. What what are a few you recently found out about?
So when I was in Traitors, I didn't know about a show called Survivors. So
Yes, okay.
yeah, I did not about a show called Survivors because we have Netflix in Dubai, and before
All right.
Netflix, we used to have a TV show that was Arabic, so they would play a lot of English movies in the evening, but then it's a lot of like Indian programs and Arabic programs. Now we have Netflix, so you get to see a lot of TV show, but reality TV shows are not really easy to watch in Dubai. I have to watch it through a link that's kind of like you're not even allowed to watch through them. It's kind of illegal to watch through like
Oh,
links and stuff, but yeah, I watch them.
got it. There was a guy on my show. His name was
Yeah.
Rich from Survivor.
Oh,
Like this,
really?
yeah, for season 2.
How was he?
He was really nice, yeah. Um,
Oh,
well, yeah, he always walked around naked.
I love a confident person that just can walk around naked because I would
Yeah.
love to do that. I would literally live in an island where everybody's naked.
You would? I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from a village. I would totally do that. I
Yeah,
used
no,
to
I
go
love
swimming
that.
naked in a river, like play with water and carry water in my head, just like, like it's
I
very
love
common.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. All right, Chanel, you've built such an incredible career as a model. How did your journey from Kenya to Dubai shape who you are today?
Oh, my journey really shaped me a lot because growing up in a very tiny village, everybody knows everybody, and it's all about what part is in the village. But then when you leave the village, you literally come into this big world. And I was not educated to a point where like I would understand the world, understand the cultures, because I come from a very close knit culture. Just to tell you something, I'm married to a white guy. In my own culture, we don't marry each other in the culture. So Somali has different tribes, so we don't even intermarry. So for like me marrying somebody that was not from my culture to travel around the world to try to be a model, it was a really hard situation. I had to learn a lot of things because you cannot trust people because you don't know what
Yeah.
people have good for you or bad for you. You just pray. Like modeling is just you just pray to God that you have good hands, and you have a good agency that can support you, protect you, because it's a crazy world. It's crazy.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
you've done an amazing job. So you're doing it. I mean,
Yes, yes.
you're
Thank you.
so in, you're
I'm proud of myself because I was in Vogue recently with my son, like
yes,
some
I
of.
saw that. Oh my gosh, so
Thank you.
beautiful. Yeah.
I was working a show in Paris, 2 shows in Paris. I was front row in Paris. I was getting booked and busy. My castmates are like in magazines that are online. Like I wouldn't even put shit on my face to be in it. Like nobody knows it in the fashion industry. So I just laugh, but I'm like really proud of who I am. You know what I mean? Where I came from to being how successful I am. While others are trying so hard to be where I am, I just wish them luck.
No, and I'm proud to call you my beautiful supermodel friend because you are
Oh,
gorgeous.
thank you.
And I love watching you like on Instagram and like in this and I saw that you were in Paris and in these amazing fashion shows. So you're so inspiring. I just wanted to let
Thank
you know
you.
that. Yeah,
Thank you,
so
Abby.
beautiful. You've been such a standout on Real Housewives of Dubai. You've been such a standout on Real Housewives of Dubai. What's been the biggest challenge for you being on the show?
So I would say, like, I think you would understand this. Season one, when I came into the show, I didn't know I was going to be the breakout star, to be honest. I didn't, right? I was myself the whole entire time. So I was really like, people were loving me, seeing me as a jokester, as a good mom, and all that stuff. When season two came, I didn't realize this is a very competitive world, very
Yes.
competitive world. So because I was the breakout star, now everybody wants to take you down, everybody wants to be a breakout star. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with sharing because in the end of the day I have way better personalities than they do. Okay, so I know I will
Mhm.
always stand out. But it was very hard the way people twist stories. Okay, so for example, like when we were filming, the whole entire time we were filming, between me and my friend, we were okay. There was nothing wrong. Then after we finished filming, they were like, oh, Ayan chose Stanbury over me. That's not what happened. What happened is like, even when we finished filming, she was friends with Stanbury. She was going to Stanbury's house to eat. She was talking to her. She was calling her. 3 weeks before the show started airing, there was all these conversations like, Ayan is a bad friend. Ayan left me. Ayan chose me. You don't see any of that in the show. Okay, and I played a voice note, and I know that was wrong, but it's a show. I did not talk about her personal life. I did not talk about her children. I did not try to embarrass her life. I did not try to tell people like this, she's not who she is on the internet. You know what I mean? Like I never said her real life. You know what I mean? So I just played a voice note because it's a job in the end of the day. But you know what? I think that was a big mistake. I get it. But I learned like you can't trust anybody. People will say anything and do anything, which is crazy because as a model, my only issue was like, am I going to open the show or am I going to close the show? And then you go
Yeah.
home. But this is not like that. You're stuck with these people for 3 months. They change narrative like crazy. They play around. They're in the media like, oh, Ayan is such a bad person. And I'm like, what? We've been friends for 8 years. When did I become a bad person? When did I ever do anything to you online to show you you're a bad I'm a bad friend? But if you go to every interview for like 8 weeks, every single day there was an interview popping up. She was like traveling around the world in a merry-go-round to find anybody in any interview to say bad things about me. While I was like, we're friends, we're going to meet, we'll figure it out, we're family, because I still thought that was what's gonna happen. And then at reunion, we actually had a big fight. And then reunion, I was like, you know what? I want to fix this friendship. So, when reunion finished, I went to her in her room and I was like, hey, she goes, did you mean that you want to hang out? I said, absolutely, Teresa. I was like, yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
So I came back to Dubai and I messaged her and I was like, hey, I'm back in Dubai. Would you like to meet? She goes, why do you want to meet? So I was like, oh, I thought you told me you're okay with it. Anyway, we speak on the phone for 4 hours. We meet for dinner for hours. Okay, there was another person there. I don't want to name her. We meet for dinner. We're laughing, we're joking, we're trying to figure out everything that's going on that's well. And then I'm like, you know what? We're going to take baby steps to this friendship back. Okay. The next day, the reunion airs, or the next 2 days, the reunion airs. And when you're in reunion, you're fighting for 9 hours. You don't know what's going to air.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. So they aired where I said that she uses Ozempic. Okay. And side effect of Ozempic is crying. Because me and her used to research side effects. So I was like, why are you crying so much? Why are you so emotional? Why are you so constipated? Then we found out it's because Ozempic causes that. Teresa, she posted a picture of me in my underwear online and posted a video of me saying I'm using Ozempic when she knows I don't. That was crazy. And she messages me at 6:30 in the morning saying, I posted you on internet because you left me no choice because you told the whole world I'm on Ozempic. I didn't know that was gonna air. So I was like, what? What do you mean you posted a naked picture of me? So I go and people are like reposting it. And I'm like in shock. So I tell
Oh
her,
my
why would
God.
you do that? She goes, because you did that to me. You told the whole world. I'm like, but I've never used Ozempic. Teresa, look at me. I'm Somali.
Yeah.
If you go to my Instagram from last season to all of the season of the show, you go to my Facebook since I was a model. I've never gained, even when I was pregnant, I gained like 10 pounds. And she cuts few things to put it together like I'm on Ozempic. And I don't mind the Ozempic part. You can tell the whole world. If anyone believes I'm on Ozempic, they must be mad. But my underwear picture, and now we're not in a good place because how do we go back to a good place? We just met, we fixed each other, and then 2 days later, you're posting my stuff online. It's great.
Wow. I did
Yeah,
I didn't see that picture
yeah, it
online.
was
Yeah.
it was everywhere. And the funny thing is, like, I can use Ozempic if I want to because I'm diabetic. I have liver issues. If I want to, I could, but I can't. Boys in my village, they didn't even want to hit on me. They used to call me spaghetti
I
because I was a
I mean,
stick.
yeah, I get it.
I mean,
Um,
she was so angry that I told the whole world she was on Ozempic. So she goes, now I'm gonna say the world is Ayan is on Ozempic. I'm like, why would you do that? She goes, I honestly thought you did it. Oh, I thought you had it. That means you used it. No, you asked me to introduce you to people, and like, it's just now we're in a bad place. I'm happier. I'm happier than I've ever thought. I am focused on Ayan Beauty, building my brand because most of it's because of I started a makeup line because of FGM, because I want to
yeah.
bring awareness to FGM, like I want to bring awareness to stop it because a lot of girls are still being doing that. And there's some countries in Africa, like few countries in Africa right now, went to the government and said, yeah, we believe we should bring this back. So I feel like I'm the only one that can talk about it. And if I can talk about my vagina on a national TV, do you think I cannot say to people that I shoot Ozempic? That's
Ex
easier.
Right, right.
That's
No, you're
easier.
right.
That's much easier. I would be like, yeah, I'm on it, guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy. Like, I'm literally telling you about all my body parts that I've lost. You think I'm embarrassed to say about Ozempic? So, yeah, so we're not in a good place. We met. I was happy to meet her. We were laughing. She apologized for everything she did to me. I apologized. And for 24 hours or 48 hours, I have my naked pictures online.
I mean, that's sad to me because I remember when I came to Dubai, like, 'cause I was on my way to Bali to see
Yeah.
to go to Bali. And then on my way to Bali, we stopped in Dubai. And I remember hanging out with you and Lisa. We went,
Yes.
we went to Zuma. Oh my God, so
Yes.
beautiful. If anyone has never been to Dubai, you need to
Brought her
go.
to, yeah, I brought her to introduce you to her. Yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly. And I hung out with you guys and I loved your friendship, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful." And then it makes me sad that it happened. Like everything that's been going on.
I agree. It makes me sad, but I'm happier. So, because a lot of things that airs in the show, you just get to see 2 minutes of it. Like my storyline was all taken out.
No,
I
you're
feel
right. You're right.
you know
And
what I
that's
mean?
the thing
It's
when
2 minutes
somebody
of it.
hurts you.
Yes, you
When
don't
some
understand the behind the scenes stuff. You don't
Right.
understand the messaging. You
Trust
don't
me, I
understand
know because
everything that happens. So you
my
see 2 minutes of it and you're like, oh, Ayan needs to go back to being friends with her. Ayan betrayed her. Girl, if I betrayed her, I would talk about whole entire life online. Okay.
no,
And
I
I
know.
don't.
And
So
trust me, because I feel you because look where me and my brother don't speak anymore, and and that's a closed chapter because of, it's been a lot and it's been over 10 years. So it's like, now I had enough. So trust me, I feel you,
I don't know how you did it because, like, literally, I don't know how you did it. And the other thing that I think about my castmate, it's like, I don't know if this happens to your show. It's like if you're this is your personality. For example, I'm fashion, I'm a model, like I have all these things that I go. The next season, they all take your personality and they make it into themselves. I'm
Yeah.
like, find your own personality.
Yeah.
You
Have
never
you watched my show? Have you watched my
I
show?
find it so creepy because, like, if you go before Housewives, I used to wear couture. You go to my Facebook, I've always been couture. I've always been fashion girl. I've always attended all the fashion events. Like, that's always been me. And now all of a sudden, it's like they used to wear jeans and khakis, and like they used to be like, God, they were Temu, they were Alibaba, okay, girl, they were wearing Forever 21. They were like all of this. I was always being dressed with these fabulous, glamorous looks. And all of a sudden they're taking my personality.
Trust me, I totally feel you. I feel you. I
Yeah,
totally do. We like to hear stories about someone turning the tables on something in your life. What was it for you?
that
Like
turned
what
my table.
Yeah, something that you turned, turning the tables, like something that you turned around in your life.
Yeah, I think oh, that's a good question. Tony, what have I turned around my life? That's a very good question because I've turned so many things around my life. I feel like just like I've always done things that I wasn't brought up to. For example, like I married outside my culture, that was like not an easy situation, like ever. I feel like I left a village, I started I'm building a big makeup brand, that is something without being educated, so I feel like that's like a big difference. Having a kid, because it took me so long to have my son, it wasn't easy to get him. So I feel like that also like changed my life. Being a model, like being in Vogue, working with Naomi Campbell, working with Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, like putting my name in like top model situations. I feel like all those have changed, but I think the most thing that I want to change, that I really look up to, is I want to bring really big awareness on FGM, because I just feel like
Yes.
little girls should not be losing their body parts. A lot of them are dying. A lot of them are being hurt. A lot of them can't have babies. Yeah, it's really bad. I get depressed sometimes for like 2 months straight, and I can't think. My life is good. My husband is good. My son is good. My business is doing good. But just because your body, things are not balancing, so it just
Yeah.
really affects you, So I just want to bring like all that stuff. And the things, like I talked about all these things in my show, but you never know what airs, what doesn't air. That's another thing I've learned out. Girl, you could think like you filmed all these things that are amazing and you just don't see it on camera. Does that happen to you?
Yeah, I know. Cause like you have to think about it. It's like an hour long with plus commercials. So a
Yes.
lot of it is cut down. So,
Yeah.
they don't air everything.
Yeah. And how are
So
you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm really excited about House of Villains,
Yes. You have
coming
to send
out.
me the link so I can
I
watch it.
Well, I'm not allowed to send you the link, but you'll get it from Bravo. Yes, you'll get it from Bravo. Yes, yes, yes.
I hear you're
Uh,
starting a restaurant with Gia.
we're looking at places. Yeah, we're
That's
looking at
amazing.
places. Yeah.
Because
So
you're such a good cook. I always love watching your cooking shows.
thank you. I know it's so funny because on House of Villains, they showed a clip. They
Yeah.
made me cook on the show.
Good.
Yeah, I was so happy to, but everybody wanted me to make Sunday dinner, like pasta, meatballs, like all that.
Yeah.
But they didn't want me to make that. They wanted me to make a roast because they wanted me to make a roast, but I'm not going to tell you why because they wanted
Yeah.
me to make a roast. So I said, okay. They gave me this piece of meat called brisket. I've
Yes,
never
I
cooked.
know it. I know it. It's American food. We
Yeah,
don't
and
have
it
it
takes
here. Yeah.
it takes hours to cook, which I
Yes.
never knew that. I never made a brisket in my life. So they told me it was a roast. So I looked at the meat. It looked really weird. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay. So I just put Montreal steak spice on it. That's it. And I put beef broth,
Yeah.
potatoes, carrots, celery, and I put it in the oven. So,
I think
it's
yeah, I
very
think that
simple
sounds
to make.
yeah, that sounds like very American foods. Like
Yes.
I always find American foods like really interesting because you don't have the flavors of like where I grew up, you know. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I would love to cook one day with you because we missed each other in New Jersey.
Yeah, I know. The next we definitely got to see. I know because it was so crazy because I had to go
I
to
know,
Tampa and
I
bring
know.
Melania back to college. But anyway, they set me up. They got me the wrong piece of meat. Wes had my back in interviews, and then there were a few people said that they didn't like my food.
Of course,
So,
they
but
have to
no,
say that because they're
yeah,
villains, just to like
I
cause an issue. But anyone who watches your food, anyone who watches you cooking, they know for a fact you can cook, girl.
I know it made me laugh because nobody said it to my face. So
Of
everybody said
course,
it in their interviews, but we don't see the interviews until now. So
I
it's
know,
like,
I
so
know,
I mean, but nobody said it to my face. So I was like, okay. But everybody
I
said it to
know.
my face that they liked it. So it was funny.
Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. That's one thing I'm learning about our shows. People be like, "I love you. We're so good. You're
Yeah.
wonderful. We get along." And then anything else, you're like, "Huh? What did you say?" But I
Yeah.
think I'm good. I think I'm not. If we have season three, I'm not gonna care because I realize being nice puts you in bad situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
So
know
I'm
what?
gonna
The
be
best
kind,
thing
but
is
I'm not gonna be nice.
just be yourself. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Have you guys heard anything yet or no?
No, we've not had anything. How are you guys doing?
No, we're not going to hear anything till after the new year, they said.
Yeah, okay. So we were told we would hear something in the next 2 weeks.
I don't think Bravo is going to do away with you anytime soon?
Yeah, thank you. So
You're
as you,
welcome.
honey, because we are the HBIC of our
Yeah,
show.
I love that.
Yes.
So tell us about your Ayan Beauty. What inspired you to create this line, and what's the message behind it?
Okay, so Ayan Beauty was started because I honestly thought, what can I do that can change my life and can bring awareness to something that really bothers me, that happened to me. So I was like, I'll start Ayan Beauty to bring awareness to it. And also it's because I want like everybody to feel good about themselves, you know. I want everybody to love themselves because I'm very confident, you know. Even sometimes when I'm down, I still make myself feel good about myself. I just shower, brush my teeth, and I feel good. So I just brought it. I started the makeup line with my business partner Tony because I feel like it's so important to care about things that are important to you. And what's important to me is honestly to bring awareness to FGM. I cannot speak enough because when I go back home, I get so scared of my cousins, my aunties, putting them through the same thing that they put me through because they think it's normal. I don't think it's normal. You know, maybe growing
Right.
up in that culture, I thought it was normal until I left. And then the first time I watched porno, I was like, why do these women have different body parts than me? Then you're just like, oh, because they cut them out because you when it happened when I was 5, so I didn't know that was the reason why I didn't have all these things because I was like, oh, they removed this, they removed that,
Oh
and you're
my
watching and
God.
you're like, oh my god, what, like there's so much difference, right? So I
Yeah.
just don't want anyone to go through it. And I know, like, I know it's sometimes I feel, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like it's embarrassing that I talk about it because I don't want people to look at me like that, because I want people to look at me like I'm funny, I'm silly, I'm a good mom, a
Yeah, no, but
business.
you're helping other
But
women.
yeah, but no one is talking about it. Like, I have this big platform that if I don't talk about it, because I know the depression that I go through it, the nights I don't sleep. You know, when you shower, Teresa, I don't, like, literally, it's everyday situation. When you wipe yourself, it's always with you. So I'm like, if I can bring awareness to it and try to go back to my
No,
people,
that's
talk
yeah,
about
that's
it, educate them, fight in the parliaments to stop it, then I'm doing something better than going on a TV show. You're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch. You know what I
no,
mean?
no, I commend you for doing that. I really
Yeah.
do.
So, yeah. And
And
it's hard.
just think about it. You're helping the women in your village where
Yeah.
you came
Yeah.
from. Yes.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's really powerful. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, thank
Yeah,
you. It's
yeah.
hard. It's hard because my culture bullies
Well,
me for it.
and you're saving women's lives because you say
Um,
they die from it too. I mean,
yes,
yes, I know, I
they,
know,
they young girls die all the time, and
I
then on
know.
top of it, some
So
of them
you're
can't have
saving
babies.
lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't have babies because me with my son, you have no idea the situation I went through to get my son, and what I went through for others. You know, in my body, like you don't
Well,
understand.
that's why you had trouble getting pregnant, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
of what?
It's a lot of women. It's very hard to get pregnant from it. Like it's hard. It's very like it's very like it's the worst thing you can do to a woman. And I feel like women in my culture don't have the power to speak or bring it. They're not in my situation
Well,
because
because they
they
don't
have.
have a platform like you do.
Yes, yes.
So
And now I'm like, what am I gonna do in this platform? I mean, I can work or tour all the time. I can be funny and silly, but that's not who I am. I'm bigger than that. You know, I want to
yeah.
bring a topic that is so important to me because imagine, Teresa, if I save like 100 girls and then it goes to 2,000 and then those 2,000 girls grow up and keep going and moving and moving. And this is why I have a foundation with Ayan Beauty that 10% of our proceed goes to. You have to come with me when I go home one day. You have to come with me to
Wow. Yeah,
see.
I would love to. I would love
Yeah, you
to.
have to come with me to see the whole story, hear the women's story, the young girl stories, the family that have lost their parents. And you have to understand they do these things without anesthesia.
I
Okay?
know. Oh my
There is
God.
no anesthesia. They just put you on a table and they just do that to you.
Oh my
Okay?
God. That's
And then they
crazy. Oh
sew you
my God.
up like they sew clothes. Yeah,
Oh my
without
God.
anesthesia. It's crazy. Like
Oh my.
no girl. Sometimes they start teaching.
No, absolutely not.
It's crazy. People are talking about sex trafficking. Why are we not talking about this? This is just as worse too.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, but
So, but I've tried your makeup palette just once, and I love it. I
I
love it. Yes. So anybody,
Tony.
if you have to try her makeup palette, it's beautiful.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Tony screamed when you send us videos. She was like, "Oh my God, Teresa, you know what? Thank you because we sell. Can you post all once a week? Because every time you post, actually people buy our products because they love
Oh,
you.
good. Okay, good. I will. I will. I
Yes.
will.
And you look so beautiful in it. And we have a lot of new things coming up. I don't know if I should show you, but I'm gonna just sneak peek a little bit. So
Or send it to me, and then oh,
oh, of
beautiful.
course. You will I will send every
Yeah.
single thing to you. We have a blush coming up that is gonna be dedicated to FGM. So I'm really like those are the stuff that excites me,
Yeah.
like
No, I love it.
good energy for me.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
How is the house without the girls? Because you only have Gia left, right?
Well, Gia and my youngest, Adriana, she's a
Adriana. So,
sophomore. Yeah, Adriana's a sophomore, and yeah, and then little Louis still lives here. My
oh, good.
stepson. Yeah, so
Okay. Okay.
we
So you
call him
still
little
have,
well Louis. But I
yeah.
say little Louis because So
Yeah.
and so Gabriella's in Michigan. She's coming home Friday because she has a fall break, and
Oh.
Melania is home because of the hurricane.
Oh
She
my
goes to
God.
University of
She was
Tampa.
in Tampa, so she had to come back home.
Yeah,
I
she
just
came.
saw it. It's crazy.
I know, and my brother-in-law lives in St. Pete's, 20 minutes from Tampa, but thank God I was texting him all night. He's
Is he
safe.
out or is still
No,
there?
he's safe. No, he stayed there because of his dog, Emma. He has a
Oh
little
my
chihuahua and then he stayed
God.
there. So, but he's safe, thank God. But
Oh my God. Yes. I
my
pray for all of
prayers
them.
go to
I know.
everyone out there in
I
Tampa, praying
know.
for you guys. Yeah.
We pray for
So,
you because we had the same thing in Dubai where we had water everywhere. Our office was
I
flooded.
know. And I was supposed to come there that week for
I
Louis'
remember.
50th.
I remember.
Oh
I
my God.
remember. I remember.
All right, I just
I
have a
remember.
few questions, fan questions. If Chanel could plan a Real Housewives ultimate girls trip, who would she take and where would they go?
Oh my God. So I would 100% take them to my country, Kenya, so I could show them
Yes,
Africa.
that would be
Yeah,
so great.
because I talk about Africa a lot. And I will definitely take Pretty Mess. I think she's blonde, she's beautiful. People would love to look at her. Okay. Especially if I take her to my village. Okay. She will
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like iconic. I would love to take Garcelle from Beverly Hills. Okay. I would like
yeah.
to be me, of course, my cousin Uba. I would love Giselle already did it. Robin, did Robin do it from Potomac?
I don't
No.
know. I don't
No, I
know.
don't think you did. I
You could
think I'll
take
take.
me. I'll come with you.
But you did it already. Can you still
I
come?
know. That's I don't. Yeah, I did it already.
Okay,
Yeah, I
of
did.
course I'll take you,
Yeah.
Teresa, over everybody. Yeah, I'll take you. If I
Yeah.
have to choose with people who have taken, I'll take you. I'll take Kenyamo. I'll take Fedra Parks. I will
Yeah.
take. I'll take Giselle. I'll take Grandam. Oh, Grandam has never been. So Grandam,
Yes.
the Grandam, that would be
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I think I get along with it. I'll take Shire. Shire, she'll be funny.
Yes.
Milo
Oh,
Hampton will bring the fashions. Okay,
yes.
that
Love
would be
it.
so good. Oh, Lisa Balo. Lisa Balo.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
One more
that would be
question, and we'll wrap it up. Has your husband ever told you not to wear something in public due to embarrassment?
No, my husband doesn't really watch our show, doesn't care what I wear, doesn't like literally
I
no.
love that.
He's from
I love your
Idaho.
husband. He looks
Yeah, thank
amazing.
you. He's from Idaho. He's just
Yeah.
so simple. So when I'm overdoing it, he loves it. When I'm simple, he loves it. He's so chilled. He's a chilled guy.
Love it.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's not gonna like me wearing lingerie on the streets of Dubai. That will be illegal.
Right, right, right. Well, you wouldn't do that. So, yeah.
No.
Chanel, thank you so, so much for being on Turning the
Mm.
Tables. I love, love, love you. Mwah.
Love you too, Habibi. Mwah.
Yeah,
Love you,
and
Habibi.
you're amazing. I love, being close to you and always chatting with you. I look, we live so far away from each other and we're so close. So I
I
just
know,
want
and
to say
because
I love you.
we talk all the time. I love our
Yeah.
conversations. I love
All
you too,
right.
honey.
I love you. All right.
Mwah,
Bye,
mwah.
honey.
Say hi to Louie for me.
I will.
I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables. Let's go. I know you love my style. I'm gonna make them smile. I am the one to win. Keeping them all to win. I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables.